Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of the Calamity Rogue Playthrough. Today, my friends, we have the Brain of Cthulhu and possibly also the Goblin Army if we get lucky enough for one to spawn in. I need this to spawn on in so we can then get the Goblin Tinkerer and then we can start finally combining a bunch of our accessories. Only, yeah, there's a good amount of stuff going on in my loadout slots here, and a lot of it can be combined. So to have ourselves a Tinker Table would be a massive achievement. So going ahead and checking out the requirements for the Goblin Army has a 1 in 3 chance of occurring every dawn if at least one Shadow Orb / Crimson Heart has been destroyed. I guess we're gonna go explode ourselves a Crimson Heart or Shadow Orb, whatever it is we have on our world. And while we're doing so, my friends, I just want to start off by saying a massive thank you, as always, for all of your lovely, lovely support throughout this series. I very, very much do appreciate it. Of course, drop a like if you want to continue supporting these episodes and the channel here. Hit the subscribe button if you don't want to miss out on my future content. And if you do want to go on further with your support, consider checking out pythongb.com/PC if you're in the market for a brand new gaming PC. So that's one heart taken care of. We're going to get ourselves, hopefully, another one broken. Maybe we see what kind of accessory or bit of gear we get out of it. Maybe we see if there's a rogue weapon to be had out of the Crimson Hearts. I must admit, I don't actually know. And yes, you may have noticed at the very, very start of the episode, I have constructed a whole bunch more of those instant houses. 6 more, in fact. So that is why we are getting a bunch of NPCs spawn on in. Well, this isn't awkward or anything. There is actually a Crimson Altar in the way here. I need to get down to that heart. Gonna be like that, Terraria. What have we got? The Rotted Fork. So, with a couple of Crimson Hearts taken out of the game, I'm hoping that if I just sleep for a very, very long time, or, well, hopefully actually a short amount of time, maybe we'll be able to get ourselves a Goblin Army to spawn on in. So, here we go. Waiting for a Goblin Army. How long is it gonna take? I've got absolutely no idea. All I know is I'm just sleeping away my life, as it turns out. Another day goes by, and another day goes by, and yet another day goes by. A rainy day. I like how I'm just getting soaked in bed. I should mention, by the way, one of the things you guys spotted, which I didn't in the last episode, was the fact that we actually got ourselves not 1, but 2 rogue weapons. The Infested Clawmerang, 57 rogue damage, but I think that's only because we're in stealth mode right now. Fires a slow, long-range boomerang, and stealth strikes grant the mushy buff to the user on enemy hits and summons homing spores. Ah, here we go! Ah, who would have known that reading out a tooltip would then grant us the Goblin Army we've been looking for so desperately. Ah, I'm excited, my friends. I'm very excited. We've got ourselves Perma Iron Skin, Perma Regen, and some other generic regen from the Cozy Campfire as well. This should be easy street. Aha! Here we go, my friendos. Let's see what we can get. It looks like the Infested Clawmerang actually pierces, which is kind of cool. Although then again, it could be the Luxor's gift projectile that's doing that instead. I don't know. All I do know is we are absolutely wrecking shop here. Like, surprisingly so. I'm staggered. And for once, in a positive way. Oh, I love it. The Fungal Clump is giving us our life back very, very easily. Turns out our maximized damage loadout is most certainly doing the job. Your boy is happy. Very, very happy, in fact. The question is, can we get any rogue weaponry from the Goblin Army? From memory? I don't think we can, but I could be wrong. I don't know. One thing I do know is that I'm very appreciative of the arms dealer getting in on the battle here, although he is nearly dead. We do need to be careful here. Oh, and he's dead. Okay. Plasma Rod. Interesting. Right, let's have ourselves the raid buff here, shall we? That'll keep us going very, very nicely. Turns out we have ourselves a little bit of a damage over time buff being done via the Infested Clawmerang. Do you know what? I know I said that I was a big, big fan of the Mycoroot, but honestly, the Infested Clawmerang, it's kind of up there, my friends. Like, really, it is. I'm so happy with it. Yeah. Alright, so we are absolutely trouncing this event. We are already 70% of the way through. Figured I might as well keep you guys with me. Usually I'd skip this event, but since we're going through it so quickly, why the heck not? In fact, you know what? Maybe we do try the Mycoroot. What kind of damage are we doing? Oh my gosh. That is a maddeningly high amount of damage. I'd love to know how much DPS we're doing, but sadly I don't have a DPS meter just yet. Oh, this is hilarious. Look at it. Just incredible damage. Wow. Turns out the Crabulon rogue weaponry, it's kind of out there, folks. Oh, I am a happy bunny. We've got ourselves a harpoon and a plasma rod. Sadly, no rogue weaponry. I don't even know if rogue weaponry can even drop from those bad boys. All right, let's see what the spiky balls can make. Anything rogue? Yes, we can. Bouncy spiky balls. We've also got the metal monstrosity. Wow. So upon entering the dungeoni, we might actually be able to make this. Very cool. Do you know what? Is it too early to put it on our tract? Probably, but I kind of don't want to forget about this stuff. Sticky spiky ball, bouncy spiky ball. I mean, I kind of don't like the fact that these are consumable. I very much do prefer the, you know, the infinite weapons. So, yeah. Hey, we've got ourselves some dudes here. What about this guy? We've got ourselves the Abomination. Check it out. We now have the ability to summon in a whole bunch of events, including the almighty here. The Matsuri Lantern makes every night a lantern night. Oh, that's kind of cool. We can summon in another Goblin Army. We can get the Slime Rain, Sandstorm, Windy Day. This is great. It really is, actually. Cool. All right, let's see what this guy's got. Anything for anything? Oh, DPS meter. There it is. Oh, dude, this is brilliant. Also, Pylon Activator. Damn, I don't have any money. Well, certainly not enough at any rate. All right, so here we are, the Hunter Potion. We are now going to go ahead and see if we can find for ourselves that really rather lovely Goblin Tinker Boy. The Goblin should wind up glowing green with the Hunter Potion being activated. I wonder. We have ourselves a certain better zoom mod, right? Maybe if I was to go ahead, get rid of the minimap and do a big zoom out. Oh my goodness me, look at the amount of stuff I can see on my screen right now. Oh, it's so much that it cuts off the map. Okay, that's a little bit strange. It has to be... Yeah, look at that. Okay, that is bizarre. Okay, that's maybe a little bit too far zoomed out, in which case. Interestingly, I can physically see the mobs spawning in. Yeah, look at that. We just saw them spawn in on the bottom left there. That's kind of cool. Ah, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's zoom on back in and let's get this bad boy back to base. Stat meter, the rocket boots, and there's the tinker table, which I cannot afford. Oh my goodness me, I'm so poor! It's ridiculous. Hey, we've got a recall potion though. That's got a boss. Boop. There we are. Talking of recall potions, that's something I don't seem to have a great deal of. Is this gal selling them? No? Okay, well, that's news to me. Could we buy them from someone else, perhaps? Maybe this guy up here? Aha! There we are. Recall potions. Excellent. Although then again, maybe what we could do is maybe make ourselves a magic mirror. That would be a good idea, eh? 10 glass, 8 gold bars or plat bars, and then a bunch of diamonds. All right, looks like it's only platinum that we need. Well, platinum and or gold. So let's see if we can't find ourselves some little bit of gold here. Tiny bit of platinum up here. Got ourselves not 1, but 2 chests to be had around here. Traveling merchant is gone. Heart crystal obtained. Oh my goodness me, there's lots of stuff warding cloud in a bottle. Well, that would have been nicer earlier in the series, but we're about to upgrade our gear a whole bunch, aren't we? Are you honestly about to tell me you thought you were going to take me out of the game? Do that. Oh, I don't even care. I just survived that. Oh, why don't you get stuffed, Terraria? You are not taking me out of the game with none of that nonsense. Right, there we are. And we've got ourselves a bunch of platinum to finish things off. Alrighty, my friends. All is looking well. I just need to try and scrape up enough money to buy myself a tinker table. Oh, wait, no, hang on. Is this discounted? I swear it was more expensive when this guy was on the ground. Turns out we might not need to get as much stuff sold as I first thought. So let's go ahead over here. Let's maybe sell a couple of these bad boys. And boosh. Tinker's Workshop has been obtained. Needless to say, we're going to put that in our storage system. And I think what we're going to do right now is we're literally just going to dump every single accessory we have in here. He says as he puts the Shield of Cthulhu in here. Wait, that's a material as well? What's that material for? Whoa, the Shield of the High Ruler. Damn, that's kind of cool. Check it out, my friends. There's quite a lot of stuff we can actually make for ourselves. We've got the Tiger climbing gear. That's something we can make. The Spectre boots. That's going to be particularly useful. And check it out. We now have all of the various balloons as well. Nice. Also, horseshoe balloons. Nice! I would very much like to have one of these. Which one do I go for, though? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe this one? Sure, let's go for it. Why not? Turns out we can make a band of regen as well. That's kind of boss. What's this? Ancient fossil increases mining speed by 10%. I wonder if this stacks on top of the ancient chisel that you get from the underground desert. So check this out, my friends. An aglet is something we can create. And, well, I think that'd be a good idea. Do we have an anklet of the wind? No, we do not. Can we, by any chance, make the anklet of the wind? Okay, it looks like there's several crafting recipes for it. We need 15 jungle spores, 5 clouds, and 5 pink gel. Okay, so we can purchase potion ingredients, but no sign of the jungle spores. I suspect we may be able to purchase them after Queen Bee has been taken down, perhaps. All right, very good. Let's see what we can get in these shops here. Look at this. We have the ability to purchase ice skates. That's kind of boss. And a whole bunch of other stuff that we don't really need. Unfortunately, we can't reforge these bad boys yet, but you know what? In terms of movement buffs, these are going to be very nice. So, let's get the fungal clump back on. We're also going to get the Luxor's gift on. And what do we have for the final one? Do we have the ability to dash? Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I feel like we are now ready to take on the Brain of Cthulhu. Of course, we're trying to average 1 boss per episode, and we haven't taken one down yet, so we need to get ourselves a bloody spine, or simply go ahead and break a 3rd Crimson Heart. Also, totally getting distracted from other goals that I was trying to go for. Magic Mirror? Why am I not able to make the magic mirror? I thought you could use shadow diamonds in place of regular diamonds for crafting recipes. Maybe not, as it turns out. Alright, my friends, time to get ourselves over to the Crimson, he says as he's forgotten all of his bombs, which I actually very much need. There we are. Right, take 2. Over to the Crimson! I'll be honest, I'm actually very, very excited to give my loadout a bit of a go. We've got ourselves vastly superior movement accessories compared to what we have been using. And we've got ourselves a lot of additional damage via the usage of the Luxor's gift and the fungal clump. Also, I just noticed an immediate spark get dropped. Oh my goodness. So here we are, believe it or not, exploring the jungle for the first time. And we have one of these gigantic rich mahogany trees, which I must admit, it is quite nice to find these, because I think in the previous Calamity series I did, the one that only lasted like 4 episodes, we discovered that this leads directly down to a queen beehive. I'd like to hope that that is always the case, but I don't know. Not until we have a look. For now, though, I am very much more fixated on trying to take down the Brain of Cthulhu today. If we can do that, then we might be able to upgrade our tools quite nicely. Oh, would you look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Yet another large conglomeration of trees. We'll go ahead and check out all of the chests another time. I don't really feel like there's going to be a great deal of stuff in them that we, like, actually need, per se. So, yeah, I don't really feel too bad about just leaving them for now. Oh, would you look at that? Yet another large conglomeration of trees. What the heck, man? All right, here we go, my friends. We have found ourselves the entrance down to the underground Crimson area. We just need to get down there, place ourselves a bunch of platforms, blow some stuff up, and then just absolutely trounce the Brain of Cthulhu. Remember, this is still expert death mode, and as much as, yes, it has been significantly easier than Master Revengeance, we shouldn't go getting too ahead of ourselves, eh? There's still a healthy amount of challenge in expert death. Alright, it is time. Let's do this thing. Platforms go down. And, oh, that's interesting. When you sort of just place them right next to it, it actually puts them on both sides. That's kind of boss. I'll take that. Alright, so campfire goes down. We'll get another little lantern thingy madoohickey over this side. I'm thinking we go for a nice, easy to access crimson heart. So I'm going to say let's do this one over here. Well, there's actually two here. What happens if you blow up a fourth one? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure that I want to find out, if I'm honest with you. Alright, let's do this thing. We're going to start off with... Ouchies. Okay, here we go. Wow. There's a lot going on here, folks. Good sweet lord. I've just realized as well that I have not brought with me any buffs aside from, like, my perma buffs that I've got going on. Good sweet lord. What is going on? All right, let's try the Mycoroot a little bit. I mean, I know we're only doing, like, 1 damage for a lot of this, but it's a lot of 1 damage, isn't it? Oh, wow, whoa, 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 whoa. My goodness me, there's so much going on here. It's actually kind of ridiculous. We're not far away from second phase with the Brain of Cthulhu here. There we are, in fact. That guy must be the last one. Here he is. All right. I am absolutely staggered at how much damage we are. Oh, my God. Okay. Turns out there's a lot going on. Okay, so every time he dashes, he releases a little bit of a bullet hell kind of deal. Okay, that's one thing I have learned. There's a whole bunch of hearts on the floor here. Having difficulty determining which one's the real one. Okay. No! Oh, I'm going to die here, aren't I? Let's just be honest here. Yep, there we go. Right. Doing this on the surface might be a better way to do things. All right, let's check this thing out. The bloody spine is what we need to get for ourselves. The brain matter? What the heck? That's not what I'm looking for. Where is it? It's this one here, isn't it? There we go. Vicious powder, 20 of it, and then 10 vertebrae. Oh, man. We need to get ourselves some more. The vertebrae... Oh, we only have 6 of those as well. All right, looks like we're going to need to do just a little bit of crimson grinding, in which case... You know what? Considering just how far away the crimson is, it might actually be easier for us to do just a little bit of this. Do a little bit of TP action. In fact, there it is right there. All right, we've got the vicious mushrooms we need. Now we just need to farm out some vertebrae. All right, I'm going to pick up the campfire and the lanterns, and we're going to move them up to a surface crimson arena. Looks like we have a golden chest here, by the way, and it has a band of regen in it. Not too bad. All right, we are ready to do this thing, my friends. Let's go make ourselves the Brain of Cthulhu Summoner. Let's make ourselves a surface arena, and then we're going to get this thing underway. So, heart lantern, campfire, and then we'll do the same just sort of over here a little ways. Will you go away, you stupid wolfram idiot? Oh, get out of here. Oh, okay, we've got to be real careful. I do not want to summon in the perforators. I kind of wish that these guys didn't even spawn in yet, but then again, some people like to speedrun things, so sure, why not? I just realized that I haven't purchased for myself any buffs, and honestly, buffs might be a good way to go. I'm thinking thorns, I'm thinking endurance. Well, that actually costs a fair bit, as it turns out. Heart reach might be nice, but what if we already have max health and then we pick up all of the hearts around us, and technically that's a bit of a waste, you know? Seems a bit silly, if you ask me. I think these 3 buffs right here will probably do us quite nicely. All right, ladies and gents, let's do this thing. After taking out the rabble of wolfram dudes that are apparently here. Right, buffing up, and bloody spine time. Come on then, Budsky, let's do this thing. Let's dance, shall we? Oh, yeah. Yeah, this first phase is honestly not that difficult at all, especially when you got something like the Mycoroot. It does so many tiny little nuggets of damage. It is completely ridiculous. If I could potentially... okay, never mind. I was going to say, if I could potentially get myself up to the point of being able to get myself some adrenaline, that would help quite nicely, actually. Like, very, very nicely. It turns out, all of these little creeper dudes, they also seem to shoot out projectiles, which is alarming, frankly. But that's just how things are with the Calamity Mod. Everything, and I mean everything, is bullet hell, isn't it? Ah! It is so hard to keep track of what is going on. Like, really, I don't know what to keep an eye on. There's just so much. Alright, let's keep this thing going. Do we want to maybe switch things out a little bit here? I mean, yep, here we are. Oh, do you know what? Having all this space, it definitely feels quite good. Oh, managed to dodge that as well. 2,900 health. Another spurt. And not too... Ouch! And not too bad. We're actually back up to nearly max health here, folks. Oh, my God. What is going on? Holy crap! I don't know what's going on anymore. I have legitimately got no idea. I'm working with mirror images here, and I cannot work with mirror images to save my life. Holy moly. Okay, a little bit of rage buff. I mean, you know, I don't know what to do here. I'm just throwing my Clawmerang out in the hopes that I might hit something. I'm completely lost. I've got to be honest with you. 300 health. Like, what is the real one? There's no way of determining which one is the real one. Literally no way. Aside from potentially looking at the one that's doing, I don't know, having a little bit of damage done to him. Little nuggets of damage. Oh, I did it. Huh. Well, there we go. Sure. I'll take it. I will most certainly take it, my friendos. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, that final stage was questionable. It became exceedingly difficult to try to distinguish the real Brain of Cthulhu versus all of the fake ones. That was questionable, but, you know, it is death mode at the end of the day. There's meant to be difficulty to it, but there we have it. We've absolutely destroyed the poop out of that guy. Your boy is feeling good right now. Let's open up the treasure bag. We have a whopping 280 in cream taint ore. We have 85 tissue samples. Damn! We've got the Brain of Confusion. Can't go ignoring that. We've got ourselves a Spiffo plush. We've got ourselves a couple of lore items. Pause the video if you're interested in reading those, of course. We've got the Rover Drive accessory. We got that, like, earlier. Just, wow. Lots of cool stuff. Not too bad, eh? Now, I should mention, of course, because we have the Fargo's Best of Both Worlds mod, technically speaking, that means that we also have the Easter Worlds to take down. But it's not on the boss checklist, so, you know, we don't have to take it down, but just for the sake of being a completionist, I will probably get that done, hopefully nice and quickly, in the next episode, so we can then move on to the next bosses, which is actually another 2 bosses that are sort of on the same tier. The Hive Mind and the Perforators. It is going to be an interesting one. But for now, my friends, it is time to wrap up today's episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you have enjoyed today's episode, and of course you're excited to see more, do be sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to ding that bell if you don't want to miss out on my future content. But there we are. Massively upgraded our accessories today. Got ourselves the Goblin Army taken out with absolute ease. And, well, we even managed to take down the Brain of Cthulhu with, I mean, relative ease. You know, that final phase was questionable. But we survived, and that's all that matters. So do you know what? I'll take it. Any victory is a good victory, right? So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all of your lovely support throughout the series. I very, very much do appreciate it. And yeah, I shall see you folks in the next episode. Bye-bye!